This is going to happen all game long. All game long. Duop Reith and Ibu Naji standing in the middle of nowhere. Anthony Simons takes Lugan Dort on the cut. Duop Reith has got to take Jalen Williams right here. You have to help the helper and take Jalen Williams. If a skip pass to Chet Holmgren gets made, Tumani Kamara is going to have to rotate over there, and Jeremy Grant would come up. But I mean, you're not... This is just coaching. This is very offensive. This is so easy. Duop Reith on a cross screen. I got to jam Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as he comes through to Tumani Kamara and get on the other side. The Blazers clearly don't work on this. This is crap. This is not fair. This is not right. Off a free throw. Can Shaedon Sharpe box out the shooter? Duop Reith is boxing out Josh Giddey. Why are two people boxing out Josh Giddey? Scoot Henderson's late getting out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're Shaedon Sharpe, up the line. That dribble gets picked up at the wing. Shell drill in a game. Up the line. You're not even there. So now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's in the paint with his dribble picked up. Can Anthony Simons just get his hands up? There's no place for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to go. Why are your hands down? How is that possible? It is offensive how the Blazers play basketball. Offensive. Tumani Kamara, back to the baseline. See ball, see man. Back to the ball, above the three-point line. Not in the gap. This is not fair. This is not right. So here's Ibu Naji standing in the paint for no reason. The help is coming from the strong side of the floor and Jeremy Grant. Why is Ibu Naji standing in the paint? Chet Holmgren can shoot. Like, what are you doing? So now, again, Scoot Henderson, where are you? Why are you up the line? I'm in the get. That dribble gets picked up now. You're also in the middle of nowhere. So, in transition, half-court matchups are meaningless. I get to the nearest body. Ibu Naji, you're not taking Cason Wallace in the half-court, but you're taking him here in transition. You get cross-matched all the time. Nope, you're going to get to the middle of nowhere, and Scoot Henderson's going to have to scramble over to get Cason Wallace. Not going to be able to guard. Now you got to go help at the rim, and there's no one to box out. It's just not fair. It's literally like pickup games are better coached and more organized than the Blazers. It's just not fair. Ibu Naji, you've got to get to Chet Holmgren. That's who you're guarding. Why are you standing in the paint? Like, what? The Blazers are in their stupid idiot drop coverage. So Duop Reith, though. Jalen Williams pulled his dribble back. I'm sprinting out to Chet Holmgren. Sprinting up to Chet Holmgren. If you're up, you have help in the middle of the floor. But you're playing off. You bite on a pump fake. This is just not fair. This is like watching little kids play basketball that's never played before. Duop Reith, you're guarding Vesele Micic. What are you doing? What is happening? How? This is like... You don't have to switch this cross screen. Jeremy Grant's got to be attached no matter what you're doing. And I'm jamming Cason Wallace as he comes through so Simons get on the other side. But if you're switching, I'm attached, and as immediately Cason Wallace cuts through, my back stays to the baseline. Blazers transition. Could Jeremy Grant sprint back, please, and not lightly jog? This is unbelievable. Like, Shaedon Sharpe's going to have to take the ball here. Scoot Henderson's going to have to get to Isaiah Joe. But it doesn't matter because Jeremy Grant's walking back. Duop Reith is not up the line where he should be in help, but Scoot Henderson, you're giving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander this angle. Up, making sure he goes into help. Your feet aren't level to each other. If Shai Gilgeous-Alexander crosses you over the other way because you backpedal, you're not going to be able to slide your feet. It's just a free-for-all. Scoot Henderson goes up for this three. Tumani Kamara is going for an offensive rebound. He has no chance up. Jeremy Grant, please get back. You're not even trying. You have 5 Blazers players under the free throw line. This is going to happen every single time. This would be so much easier if Duop Reith would just close out, forcing Chet Holmgren into help. Then you don't have to rotate. It's just stunt, recover. But, you know, it's the Blazers, so that doesn't happen. So Anthony Simons here is doubling. Okay, then come over here and double so that the Thunder have numbers on the weak side of the floor. You got to make that pass as difficult as possible. You can't sort a double. And then Jeremy Grant and Tumani Kamara got to stay home. If the pass to the weak side wing gets made, Kamara rotates, Jeremy Grant rotates, Anthony Simon comes up. But Anthony Simon isn't even doubling. He's just standing aimlessly under the basket. And Chet Holmgren can make any pass he wants. So a well-coached basketball team, not one that loses by 62 points in an NBA game. Scoot Henderson's immediately rotating the ball in the skip pass to Lugon Stort. My feet are set. I'm in a defensive stance. Look at Scoot Henderson. Walking over. So your feet are going towards the ball on the kick out. You're late. You're going to be coming uphill as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's going downhill. Close out now to where your help is. And the strong side of the floor. Well, it's the Blazers, so you know how this is going to go. Again, in transition, your doo-wop wreath. Stop getting back to the middle of nowhere. I'm ready to take one of these Thunder players trailing the play. You're coming to the paint for no reason. So you're not ready to guard. Not even close. So this is what a well-coached team looks like in transition, not one that loses by 62. Matisse Thybulle's coming to take the ball. I'm communicating this so Shaedon Sharpe knows to stay home. And then Chris Murray, you got to take Ousmane Dieng. But Shaedon Sharpe's not staying home. Matisse Thybulle's going to the ball as well. And Chris Murray got back to nowhere. So for Matisse Thybulle, you do your job. You're in the gaps. This dribble's picked up. It's stunt recover, not stunt gamble. Like, get out now. Like, you're just gambling now for no reason. Out. Trey Mann for three. Like, what even are the Blazers doing here? Are they icing? Then Ibu Naji, you got to keep Trey Mann to the sideline. And then you must have a backside defender for Jalen Williams when he pops off this. Look at this. I mean, you're not keeping Trey Mann to the sideline. There's no backside help. This is just practice shots. What? Is this serious? Is this real? Ibu Naji, I've got to take Keontae Johnson here, obviously, so Chris Murray can stay home on Trey Mann. What is Ibu Naji doing?